there's a legitimate album called Pokemon Christmas Bash. I mean, I'm not mad, I just wasn't expecting it. Hello everyone, Merry Christmas, I'm annoyed. Right, I know that's not the perfect way to start off a lovely Christmassy episode of the Snapshot podcast, but let me explain. Okay, Courtney's not here, and that's not why I'm annoyed, let me stress that, that's not why I'm annoyed. But Courtney's not here, it's Christmas, she's gone back home to Durham, so obviously she can't record. Earlier in the month, she was on holiday in Paris with a friend, which she had a great time, which is really nice. But yeah, she was in France, she couldn't record. And in that little middle area, I was ill, couldn't speak. So we've not had a chance to record. But much like last month, I didn't want to just, have the radio silent. So I thought I'd jump on and I'd do just a little solo Christmas episode. Now, here's why I'm annoyed. This is the second time I've recorded this because even though I had the microphone plugged into my laptop, it didn't register. The light was on, which is why I sat and did the recording. But when I went and listened back, it was using the laptop microphone and it didn't sound very good. I'm annoyed because I did like 20 minutes and a lot of it was just rambling, but the point was I'm playing Red Dead Redemption 2 right now, which isn't a surprise. But what's happening is I'm trying to get a snazzy new waistcoat, alright, from a specialist trapper. And to get this snazzy new waistcoat, I need to give him a perfect cowhide and a perfect deer hide. Now I thought I had the perfect deer hide, but I found it on the opposite side of the map, so I set the horse to auto run and I just let him run all the way across the map, literally from the furthest point to the other furthest point. And in that time I just sat down and did like a little Christmas ramble, and whenever something mad happened I sort of mentioned it. But the way that podcast ended was when I got to the trapper, I gave him the perfect hide, which I spent ages getting, and it wasn't the right hide. I thought it would accept any variation on a deer hide. It doesn't. It needs a specific just type of hide. That's not what I gave him, and I was upset. So not only do I not have a snazzy waistcoat, I didn't have a podcast either. So we're back. So I'm gonna have to ride back out somewhere, not to where I was, but I'm gonna have to ride out somewhere to get a deer hide. Now, obviously you guys can't see this. This is like a let's play without the actual video, but I'm in Saint Denis, which is like the Rockstar equivalent to New Orleans, very industrial, up out near the swamp. And there's a cow farm here. Now, I need a perfect cowhide to get towards my snazzy new waistcoat. Now, I don't think I can... I say hunt, it's literally murder, rustling. But I don't think they'll let me use one of these cows, because the minute I try and kill it, they're all 2-star anyway, I need a 3-star. Each animal is rated out of 3 stars, and I need a 3-star. Where you all going? I've spooked them, come back. You need a 3-star one. Oh, there's a 3-star one to get a perfect hide. And I was about to say I don't think there are any 3-star ones, but here is one. What is the preferred way of... I'm going to use the word hunting because it's less barbaric. Hunting it. Use an arrow. Use a bow of an improved arrow for a clean kill. An improved arrow. I don't think I've got an improved arrow. I don't even have a bow. I mean, I do. It's just on my horse. Alonso. That's exactly why I called the horse Alonso. I want to go get a new horse though, because I want to call it Leroy Sané. Little pun for you there, if you like football. I'm really sorry about it though, it was a bad pun. Okay, let's take the bow. I don't think I've got an improved arrow, but let's just try and... Hello! Let's try and kill him anyway. Hiya, pal. How you doing? Get him! See, there's your issue. He's not dead. Witness to animal cruelty. No, right. Ow! The cow just headbutted me. And I'm in trouble with the law for animal cruelty. Listen, yeah? I just want the waistcoat. I just want the snazzy new waistcoat. Don't persecute me for fashion. It's fashion. Kill the cow. Killed the cow. I lost honour because it was a domesticated cow. Crime reported. And it's no longer 3 stars because I butchered it. Brilliant. Alright, let's run away. So yeah, Merry Christmas. I've got a wanted level for animal cruelty. The podcast didn't work last time. I don't have a waistcoat and I'm still a little bit ill. So if you can hear some a frog in my throat, that's why. But no, it is Christmas, and Merry Christmas to you all. I hope you are having a wonderful holiday thus far and continue to do so. Christmas has always been one of my most favourite times of year. My dad made Christmas amazing when I was a kid, so I always had a soft spot for it. Things this Christmas, I'm not sure how well this Christmas is going to go, and I give you the one reason why I'm not sure how well this Christmas is going to go. There is a HD remake to Watership Down on the telly. Now, I don't know if you've seen Watership Down. Not a Christmas film. Zootopia's on. Excited for that. Chicken Run. Watch it every day anyway. Big Hero 6, not seen that yet. Good Dinosaur. Not quite as good, I hear, but still. Gonna watch it. Watership Down. No, not sure. Because, it's graphic enough as it is, right? It's literally an entire film dedicated to mutilating rabbits. And I'm not one for mutilating animals, he says, after he just butchered a virtual cow. But, did we need to watch it again in HD? In 1080p? CGI? I feel like we didn't. But, we're gonna. I'm gonna watch it. I think the first episode's on Christmas Eve, is it? No. Is it? I don't know. I'll have to check my TV guide, which, by the way, I have fully highlighted. Because, is it Christmas if you haven't sat down with a glass of milk and a tube of orange Smarties, which is exactly what I did, and highlight all the things you want to watch at Christmas? Because for me, that's like one of the peak Christmas things. There's a thunderstorm happening, by the way, on Red Dead right now. Lots of lightning. It's quite scary. Especially considering I'm riding through the swamp. Because I need to find some more deer. I need to find some undomesticated cow. You've entered legendary animal territory, the game says. Which animal? Which animal? Is it the fish? The map says it's a fish. It better not be the alligator, because I ain't hunting that. Oh, no. By the end of the day, we're looking for deer. We want to hunt a perfect deer and a perfect cow so that I can get my snazzy new waistcoat. The only issue is that I need an improved arrow to get the clean kill on the cow. I don't think I've got any of them. Either way, we'll keep trying. This thunderstorm is intense as well, just by the way. So let me just give you all a little, as I ride along looking for deer, just to give you all a little idea of what's to come in 2019. So obviously, as you know, Snapshot M.T.C is a company run by myself and Courtney. So we are primarily a theatre company, right? So hopefully in 2019 there will be some theatre happenings, right? So I'm still going to that class of course at the Lowry. There was a session this week entitled How to Get Programmed. Really helpful. I'm learning a lot about how to be a theatre maker, a startup theatre maker. So hopefully in 2019 me and Courtney can get some concrete ideas down on something to make, and we can start working on that in our spare time. We want to work on, well, I say our showreels, but mainly just little sketches, little short films for a YouTube channel, which can be used for a showreel, but also just, obviously I'm a very keen writer, so I do like to just write little things, and I've got friends who are filmmakers, so I don't think we'll struggle to help to get them made. So hopefully, what the hell is someone shooting to the left of me? So I know filmmakers, hopefully we can get some little shorts made. I'm writing something at the minute. It's not quite a short. I'm writing a screenplay, like a proper big screenplay, and I'm writing a western, funnily enough, after being inspired by Red Dead. And also just, I do love the genre, big fan of the genre, and I just wanted to write something fun. And I am having fun writing it, and it's coming along. I've got the story. I know what I want the plot to be mainly. I know what I want a lot of the major beats to be. So that's coming along well. I'm having fun doing that. But on a slightly smaller scale, I'm going to start writing some little shorts, some little duologues for myself and Courtney. We can get them filmed. We can use them in our showreel. My filmmaker buddies can use them in their showreel. So it's mutually beneficial there. The podcast will still go strong. I know I promised 2 episodes a month, but you know, you do learn not to make promises when you are a content creator. Because as much as you want to deliver on those promises, sometimes they just don't happen, but you feel like you let people down, or, you know, people say, oh, you promised. I mean, people aren't nubbers. It's not like, oh, you promised. But, you know, people do know, and people are aware that, and you're aware that you said one thing and it didn't really happen, and no one's going to hold it against you. But just myself, my own peace of mind, I do want to deliver on any promises that I make, just as a person. So, will it still be twice a month? I'd like to say so. Definitely once a month at least. I mean, if it's not once a month, then I don't see the point. But you know, I'm always going to do like a little solo one, even if we can't do a proper big one like I am now. So the podcast will still go strong, 100%. Hopefully some theatre stuff. Hopefully some video stuff. So yeah, I would say, you know, I mean, we only formed the company in September, maybe very late August, but September really. That's when the podcast properly started. So it's still very early days. You know, you have to learn to be patient with these sorts of things. And being a theatre maker, being an actor, coming from a working class background, and if you don't really know anyone in the industry, it can be very difficult and it can take time, but you just have to learn to be patient. There's no rush, you know. We're both 22, you know, and the main thing is you want to have fun. If you're not having fun doing what you're doing, then what's the point, you know? I have fun writing and acting and content creating, and so does Courtney, and that's the main thing. So yeah, I'm just writing. Right, so are these deer? Because I think these are what I gave to the chopper last time. He didn't accept them. Right, what are you? Yeah, no, he didn't accept them last time. He didn't because I guess they're not technically called deer, but I'm pretty sure they're a variation of the deer family. You wouldn't think the game would be that pedantic, but there you are. You know what? I'm actually going to Google it right now. I'm going to see if this animal is a variation or is a part of the deer family. So I'm going to Google it. I mean, they bloody look like one. Do you know what I mean? Is it? Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm just an idiot. That's probably the likely option. Who knows? So yeah, just to recap, podcast will still go. Hopefully some theatre stuff. Hopefully some video stuff. And me and Courtney always said that if we do start writing stuff, we might have some podcast specials where we sort of do some read-throughs. So they could happen, you know. And hopefully people would enjoy them. I'm going to have to try and be more active on the socials for the company accounts. But it's difficult when you've not really got anything going on. There's not a lot you can tweet. You know, we do have to be like, you know, putting ourselves out there and letting people know we exist. But that will come because, like I say, it's still early days. And frankly, ladies and gentlemen, nothing will happen until I get this snazzy vest. I will sit at home all day, every day, until I get my new snazzy Red Dead Redemption vest. Until that happens, nothing, you know, there's going to be no plays, there's going to be no films, there's going to be no nothing. Alright? I want my vest. And hopefully in the new year when the podcast returns, there's a lot for us to talk about. I mean, Courtney went to Paris for one, so she can have that to talk about. There's been a lot of theatre going and cinema going. I went to go see All You Need Is LSD at the Lowry. We have that to talk about. And on Tuesday at the Lowry, I went to go see An Evening of Eric and Ern at Christmas, a sort of tribute double act to Morecambe Wise, who I adore, and it was a fantastic show. I enjoyed every minute of it, and I will talk more in depth when I'm back with Courtney. She's been seeing some things as well. I can't quite remember off the top of my head what she's been seeing, but I'm sure we'll hear more about those films as well. Bohemian Rhapsody, which is fantastic. Courtney saw it as well. She didn't like it, and I'm fuming about it, so I'm sure we'll get into that. And Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, it finally happened. The thing my entire year has been up to, perhaps the thing my entire life has been leading up to. It finally happened. It was amazing. My life peaked. We're not gonna get any better. Hello? There's a man on the road on the game. He's not got a horse. He's just walking. Hello? I asked him, what? Okay, so what just happened is I found a man in a woolly hat on the road, just stood there. He started walking off. I asked him how he was. He said, "What do you think?" Laughs against me. And I was like, oh, okay. But he disappeared. I turned around, and then slowly, piece by piece, a lumber cart appeared. First it was the horses, then the lumber, and then the man. And it was, you guessed it, your boy in the hat. And then he went off into the sunset. Demons. But yeah, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse was fantastic. Everything I could have wanted and more. Courtney, I feel like she wasn't quite sure what to expect going in. She had high hopes, but I don't think her hopes were quite as high as mine. I think part of it was just like, I just want him to shut up, to be honest. But she loved it too. And I'm not going to spoil anything, and we're going to talk about it more in January, but obviously Stan Lee had a cameo, because this will have been recorded before his passing. And I mean, if you know the Miles Morales origin story, then it wouldn't be a spoiler what I could say, but it would be a spoiler to a lot of people, so I'm not going to say it. When Stan Lee's cameo happens, because of everything that's happened in the movie so far, it's unintentionally poignant. It's a really nice moment, and Stan Lee will be missed. And at the end of the film, there's a lovely little tribute to Stan Lee and Steve Ditko at the end. And yeah, they will be missed. Definitely, 100%. But the movie was fantastic. I thought maybe Spider-Man Noir, Penny Parker, and Spider-Ham Peter Porker could have had a little bit more time on screen, could have been used a little bit more, utilised a little bit more. But I just felt like they came in a little late, and then as soon as they were here, they were gone. But that's fine. I mean, you understand why, really. You understand why the filmmakers would choose to focus more on Peter Parker and Gwen Stacy, because they're recognisable characters. And when you're trying to set up something new in Miles Morales, you want to use recognisable characters such as Peter and Gwen, so that people who aren't maybe as well versed in the mythos and, you know, just the backstory and everything to do with Miles, if you want to introduce him properly, you need to do it with things that people recognise. You don't just be like, hey, here's a new Spider-Man, here it is, it's new, go. People will be intimidated. At least that's my experience. But anyway, I'm pretty sure this podcast has actually been recorded via the microphone. I'm off to go find an actual deer so I can get my snazzy waistcoat. But in the meantime, I wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year on behalf of both myself and Courtney. And we will see you in the new year for fun times, merriment, and probably more SpiderVerse chat for the next 12 months, because it was fantastic. Okay, bye. Merry Christmas, everyone.